You are with the big story here. I'm Seher Zama. This is a big twist in the ongoing Nithyananda case. There is a new video of the missing disciple of the self-styled godman that has now emerged, and in this video, disciple is seen pleading for her life, saying that this could well be the last time she'll be able to even record a video. This is in direct contrast from earlier, where the two sisters, one of the two girls in this, claimed that they are happy under Nithyananda and his guidance, saying that they have slammed their parents for dragging the matter in the public domain. Now, the girl's family is to submit this video to the Gujarat High Court when the hearing in the case resumes 16th of January. Remember, this is a video with the father of this girl is to be submitted in court as evidence. Before I get you more details here on this, let's play that video out on what exactly the disciple has claimed.
Nithyananda, this is Nithyananda. என் பேர் Nithyananda. நிறைய பேர் எனக்கு என்ன ஏன் அழற என்ன ஆச்சு அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு தமிழில் மெசேஜ் போட்டிருந்தீங்க. நான் இப்போ என்ன ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷனில் மாட்டின்னு இருக்கேன், என்ன எனக்கு நடந்துட்டுருக்கு அப்படிங்கிறத ஃபுல்லாக உங்களுக்கு சொல்கிறதுக்காக தான் வந்தேன். ஒன்று சொல்லணும். ஃபஸ்ட்டு லிட்ரலாகவே லைஃப் த்ரெட்டனிங்கான ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷனில் இருக்கும். அப்படின்னா எப்போ எங்களுக்கு ஆபத்து வரும் அப்படின்னு எங்களுக்கு தெரியாது. அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு சுச்சுவேஷனில் மாட்டேன்னு இருக்கோம். I'll tell simultaneously in English also. I'm stuck in a life-threatening situation. I don't know whether I'm going to be alive to make the next video. எனக்கு கண்டிப்பாக தெரியாது நான் அடுத்த வீடியோ பண்ணுற வரைக்கும் இருப்பேன்னான்ட்டு. எனக்கு அந்தளவுக்கு பயமாக இருக்குது.
And this is what we're asking today with this video now in the public domain. Is this going to be part of the police investigation? Who can ensure for the girl's safety? Given that the police has already stated that they're missing, they haven't been able to locate the girl and her sister. Can the police government really help at this point? Let's take those aspects across here to our correspondent first, Srija, with those details here. Srija, this is now video used as evidence which is going to be submitted by the girl's father in court. Has this video been part of the police investigation? Was the police aware of this? Has the police missed out on another crucial lead?
Well, Seher, the Gujarat police continues to maintain that all the videos uploaded by either it is the girls or other devotees of Nithyananda, they are in fact uploaded using a proxy network. Now, remember, this is another excuse in fact given by the Gujarat police, where they had made this very submission before the Gujarat High Court. And second most important aspect of this particular video, what we are looking at is that, remember, just about a week ago, we saw how the two missing sisters had signed an affidavit before a notary in Barbados in West Indies, and this very affidavit was submitted before the Gujarat High Court, for which the Gujarat High Court had rejected and asked both the girls to be present before the court and also make submissions before the High Court, Gujarat High Court, by saying that yes, they are very happy to be in the custody or to be in Nithyananda's ashram. And remember, we're also seeing where both of the girls have levelled allegations against their own father, Janardhan Sharma, by saying that the father is levelling false allegations against Nithyananda, that they are confining both of the two missing sisters in the ashram. Now, another most important aspect to be noted over here, remember, it is not just about these two missing sisters, but a total of 4 of Janardhan's children were in fact confined in Nithyananda's ashram. This is in Ahmedabad in early November. So it was only during early November 2 of the minor children were released, but after which 2 of the sisters are still missing. Now, out of the 2 minor children who were released, the 15-year-old girl, she had had released a video by saying that how especially the devotees, the girls are forced to in fact apply makeup, and they're also supposed to talk in favor of Nithyananda. So the counsel representing Janardhan Sharma tells us that there are high chances that Nithyananda could be influencing the two missing sisters, and which is exactly the reason that they have been uploading such videos in favor of Nithyananda. We also hear another update from the council that they will be presenting this very video before the Gujarat High Court, because remember, the case will be resumed on January 16th. Back to you.
Yes, that is the 16th of this month. Srija, please stay on with us. Breaking inputs here coming in. This is with respect to the anguished father here of the missing girls, father of the missing girls, included of the girl who's spoken out in this nature of the video here. That he's not only expressed distress, but also slammed the police for failing to trace both his daughters. Take a listen in.
I don't know. I got this, my daughter's crying video. She is telling that she is under trouble and also in problem. I don't know, first of all, where she is, we are searching. And I thought I have put that habeas corpus. Now suddenly, yesterday night, day before yesterday, I am getting this kind of video telling that she is under threat. I don't know what and all. I'm facing a lot of issues. I told several times that I have a lot of proof about whereabout Nithyananda, whereabout my kids, and I can give some clues, some references. But in spite of me telling the police here as well as in the Karnataka, wherever it is possible, I'm giving the details and clues, but unfortunately till now, even after 2.5 months, the local Gujarat police never approached me for any kind of a reference or any clues.
Okay, that's a statement coming in from the father, very clearly, squarely blaming the police here for not taking into account his concerns, and also videos such as these that he continues to receive. Remember, he's made it very clear that this is a video that he received day before last night, which he's decided now to submit in court. Let's throw this open to our guests this afternoon as well. We have Ms. Lubna Sarwat, social activist, also Mr. Abhishek Mishra, spokesperson of the BJP here. First to you, Ms. Lubna Sarwat, in your view, from your understanding of the case here, to what extent this is a complicated matter at hand for the concerned police, because this is concerning people who are not in the country, who are missing, and the police is clueless about their whereabouts.
See, I want to ask, how is it complicated? How is it complicated when so many things are there already in the public domain, and the father of the children, of the 4 children, and especially these 2 girls, he's himself admitting that he has so many clues in hand to give to the police at Gujarat and at Karnataka. And with so many things in hand, and with our intelligence, and with so many security agencies there, I mean, what are we telling? How is it complicated? This has been made complicated by inaction of the local government, which is the government there. I mean, what are we talking about? This shows what? This shows such callous attitude, and look at these girls. You know what? I'm telling you, I am in solidarity with the dad, but I am not able to contain myself by blaming him. I mean, what are the checks that he has done before getting his children there? This is my question to him. And also that girl, she is not even a major.
All right.
She's a minor. And one important thing, the case that was booked was under Child Labor and Atrocities Act. The case is booked under this act. Okay. And is it about a Child Labor Act? यार जब लड़कियां वहां पर अंदर फंसे हुए हैं, and we don't have it's not a natural admission. I mean, it's not coming on. They are not free to visit the parents, free to visit outsiders. Since months it's running, and we are trying to tell that it's a Child Labor Act.
Okay, let's
यार
get
पॉक्सो
in
में
a
जाना चाहिए
response.
था ये
Yes,
तो.
Lubna, we get your point. We get the points that you're raising here, but let's not raise those questions against the father, because he's a father in distress. He's in a very helpless
Yeah, I
situation right now,
understand.
and we should be questioning the authorities right now per se
Of course.
to deal with the
Of course.
situation at hand this minute. Mr. Abhishek Mishra, in your response, has there been a delay by the police or a lackadaisical attitude? But because even now, it is a situation of being unable to crack the code on where these messages are coming from. What is this proxy server, where this is being uploaded from, only to locate the whereabouts. We now need Interpol. Interpol that has been roped in to help us.
See, that's what I'm saying. That the Gujarat police has been working in a highly systematic and a professional manner, and most importantly, the Gujarat High Court has taken already cognizance of it. They have asked that the girls should be made, present in front of the court. There was an affidavit given in November, which was rejected. The ashram of Nithyananda has already been demolished by the Gujarat police. Also, whatever the evidences, they have been collected in a systematic manner. Gujarat police is a professional police force, and we must trust the law will eventually catch up with Nityanand, and if he is guilty, just as Asaram or Ram Rahim, he also will be he'll be behind bars. So I don't think there is any. I think we have to be trust the judicial system. The system is working properly. Gujarat police is doing its best to trace Nithyanand. There's a proxy server issue involved. They are trying their best, and I think eventually justice will catch up. Law and Nithyanand will, if he's guilty, he'll be convicted. Yeah.
Let's get into a word here from our correspondent Srija, based on what Mr. Abhishek Mishra has spoken here. Srija, is that how the observation has been made in the Gujarat High Court as far as the role and the workings of the Gujarat police is concerned? Has there not been a slamming for the police for sleeping over the case?
Well, several times we have seen how, especially the Gujarat High Court did in fact ask the Gujarat police to produce the two missing sisters, but they have already missed the deadlines, and we also see is not once have they been able to even trace the location or make a submission before the Gujarat High Court that they have found the location, but instead they have only made submissions before the Gujarat High Court by saying that they have failed to locate either if it is Nithyananda or even the two missing sisters. Instead, they also made a submission before the court by saying that they are using proxy server, which is exactly making it very difficult for them to trace the location. So remember, soon after that, we also heard how, especially both of the missing sisters, they have been filing the affidavits from different places, because the first affidavit filed by them before a notary was in Virginia, which was then rejected by the Gujarat High Court. And then we heard the second affidavit signed by them in Barbados was again rejected. So now we see the Gujarat High Court has finally asked the two missing sisters, if they really do not want to present themselves before the Gujarat High Court, they will have to be signing the affidavit attested before the Indian High Commission. This is in the Caribbean island. So this is something which the Gujarat High Court has made a mention to the council representing two missing sisters, which means it gives us very clarity, a clear picture as to how the Gujarat police has completely failed to trace the location of the two missing sisters.
Right. Srija, many thanks for establishing that on the nature of observations that the Gujarat High Court has made vis-a-vis the Gujarat police on them having not acted in time. Mr. Abhishek Mishra, please respond now, because this is international territory that we are looking at. In your view, what should it be there in the hands of the central government to be dealing with this case, to be cracking this case, to be rescuing the two sisters today?
No, the Union Ministry is already, helping Gujarat police along with international agencies to trace Nithyanand. The External Affairs Ministry had a clear-cut statement that whatever, this fake nation Nithyanand is, saying he's trying to create, this is all nonsense, rubbish. Nithyanand today or tomorrow will be traced, he'll be brought to book, he'll be brought to the judicial system of India. Always understand, we are a very strong legal country. The whole world respects our judicial system. Nithyanand will not get away. This I'm saying on national television today. Nithyanand will not get away with his crimes. If he is guilty,
But
he'll
Mr.
be brought
Abhishek
to
Mishra,
book.
he's already
Nobody
gotten away.
can
He's out of the
escape long
country.
arms of the law. Indian judiciary.
He should not have been
No,
allowed to
he'll be brought to
escape.
book. Don't
Mr.
worry,
Abhishek
don't worry.
Mishra, when
See,
you say
in
that he will be brought to the book, he's
message
already
is very
escaped.
clear.
He's not in the
Sir,
country.
message
He's
very
beyond
clear.
our reach today.
Whosoever, howsoever, high and mighty, if there is a crime against a female, he'll be brought to book. What I'm saying, whosoever, howsoever, high and mighty, he should always remember the law will catch up with him. Our government is very clear.
But
If
to
he
what
has
extent
committed a
we're
crime,
losing
he'll be
time? We
brought to
have a
book and
video
brought to
released by
justice.
one of the
No,
sisters
Nithyanand
saying
should
that
not
her life
consider
is a
himself
threat.
that he's above law. He'll be brought to book.
Excuse me.
Nithyanand will be punished if he's guilty.
Hello.
Ms. Lubna Sarwat, please step in. Do we see this happening well within a time frame? Because this is now a question of saving someone's life with respect to the latest video of the girl.
2-3 points come out so clearly here, please. See, one thing is my respected co-panelist. He's repeatedly talking about Nithyananda will be brought. And by what about the girls? Talk about the girl who is telling I may not be there for the next video. He's just getting into the ears of this Gujarat police and now the MEA. Sushma Swaraj is known for rescuing so many women and so many people from abroad. What is the span of time that you require to react, given that you have so much at your disposal? The whole security is at your disposal. The whole police is at your disposal. High Court is at your disposal. They are asking if the girls can't come because it's a habeas corpus. The affidavit has to be signed. Are you understanding the urgency? You're talking to us about Nithyananda. We are bothered about the girls first. Who is telling life is under threat? The dad is under panic. We are under panic. She is our co-citizen. Our beti hai wo.
Mr. Abhishek Mishra, Mr. Abhishek Mishra, please respond. Do we understand the pressing urgency of this now after the release of this latest video? Things have changed to an extent with this latest video. There is a pressing urgency.
That is what I'm saying. See, Lubna has to understand, front of Gujarat High Court, earlier videos were produced maybe at Nithyanand's behest, where the girls were saying we are with Nithyanand. So Gujarat police is doing its best. But earlier the evidence was against the girl's father. The videos have been, if we could say, forcibly been produced by Nithyanand. But the videos front of the High Court where it was been produced, that is the girls were saying I'm happy with Nithyanand and my own father is torturing me. Now I'm very happy that a new video has come out where the girl is saying she's not threatening. That's what I'm saying.
Who has verified the veracity of this video?
Let's get in. Okay. Let's get in a word here from our correspondent to establish this.
That's what I'm saying. We have to rescue the girls. We will rescue the girls as soon as possible.
The response that you've seen on ground after the release of this video which has been now brought in the public domain by the girl's father, any pressing urgency expressed by the concerned authorities, by the given state police here, that this changes things. If you have a missing person saying that there is a threat to her life, how does it change things on ground for the investigation then?
Well, as far as the investigation goes, what we see here is that coming back to Karnataka, the Home Department has already written to the Ministry of External Affairs. They have given a request for the blue corner notice to trace the whereabouts of Nithyananda. But however, we have not seen any headway as far as this particular Interpol notice is concerned. Secondly, to talk about the Gujarat police, what we still continue to hear from the Gujarat police is that they are waiting to see if the girls will present themselves before the Gujarat High Court. This is on when the hearing resumes on Jan 16th, or will they be in fact filing for a fresh affidavit? So if you're really talking about investigation as far as the whereabouts of Nithyananda and the two missing girls go, remember there has been no headway whatsoever so as of Gujarat police is concerned. But if you're talking about the father is just saying that he is helpless. He was not contacted by the Gujarat police. He does have certain clues to give in fact to the Gujarat police, but for reasons unknown, the Gujarat police is just not getting in touch with him and they are not entertaining him for the information whatever he has so far, which means he is just helpless at this point in time. And the third most important thing to be noted here is, remember, we're talking about the timeline of events where especially these girls girls were moved from right here in Bengaluru. They were in Bidadi Ashram. This is during last year, May of 2019. They were moved from here without informing the parents to the Ahmedabad Ashram. So from there, what we understand is that the girls have been missing from the Ahmedabad Ashram. And as far as the travel documents go, which were presented before the Gujarat High Court, also talks about how one of the daughters had fled the country just a couple of days after, where the two minor children were removed from this very ashram.
All right, Abhishek Mishra, if you could respond to that, please, because your defense continues to be that the Gujarat police has done a great job and they're still working on it, whereas this debate is not about whether or not Gujarat police needs to be given a clean chit or a thumbs up on the work that they've done. This is about finding the missing girls with pressing urgency here. In your understanding, what has been missed out? Why has there been a delay? The girls disappeared from Ahmedabad. A lot for the Gujarat police to answer.
The MEA has done its job. You are showing the letter to the Karnataka government. Karnataka government has done its duty. We are all doing a duty to get the girls back. And if Nithyananda is guilty, to bring him to book, we'll trace Nithyananda.
And two girls disappeared from Ahmedabad despite a complaint by the father. How has the police done its job? Please.
That day the girls have to either appear or give an affidavit.
How has the police done its job?
We have to wait for the legal proceedings. It is under the High Court. Let a legal proceedings going on.
Is
Government of India
Ms. Lubna Sarwat, because this is getting lost in the technical framework here as well.
Search. MEA is there.
What is indicative of the condition of one of the girls in the latest video? Are we expecting too much that the girls will be available to put in a fresh affidavit here?
We have to wait for Gujarat High Court.
Is this a realistic expectation, Ms. Lubna Sarwat? How this needs to be dealt differently now?
Gujarat High Court.
High Court has told if the girls cannot be present, then they have to sign on a particular affidavit.
Let's get in a word from Lubna, please. Abhishek, coming back to you.
The Gujarat High Court said let them appear in person.
Please hold on.
Let us wait for the girls appear or affidavit is produced. Let us wait for the Gujarat High Court.
Mr. Abhishek, a citizen disappears. A citizen disappears from Ahmedabad and you say that the police is doing its job. There is nothing normal about it.
She is our daughter. वो यहाँ हमारी बेटी है भाई कुछ समझना आपको नित्यानंद को लाएंगे हाई मेटी क्या
Miss Lubna Sarwat, the stage in which the case is, if the High Court is expecting the girls to file a fresh affidavit in circumstance of the new video that has been released, is that really possible? Is this also getting stuck in legal framework, in the technicalities of this? Does this need to be dealt differently and how?
Differently, yes. Immediately, the National Women Commission and the National Child Commission must step in and tell the High Court that this has to be dealt not on some January 21st, but right now, because the girl has told that she may not be alive for the next video. And who are the security agencies who are pressed? What is the timeline? Minute by minute, we have to work. This is the government. The courts have also worked in the midnights. We know this is our country. And Women Commission, Child Commission, they have to step in. CO Motor, right now, today the hearing has to be done. And what can be done so that we trace that girl, because she's telling that she's not going to be available. And the previous video also told that she's somewhere in the Caribbean islands. And that from there, how are they going to get a signed affidavit from the girl? If she's there, why she's not been brought in till now? Why are we failing our daughters? Who is more important than the daughters of our country? Who should receive the security? These
All
people.
Right. I'm going to check on reconnecting. Okay.
How much more do we fail?
Let's get a final response here from Abhishek Mishra. Abhishek, are we failing to look at what needs to be dealt on a priority? If this is a stress call, an SOS that is being sent out by the girl, are we going to be sitting here and giving a thumbs up to the Gujarat police, or looking at how to resolve this crisis at hand first?
No, Sahar, I repeat once again, there is a next hearing going to happen in the Gujarat High Court. The High Court has asked the girls to appear in front of them or give an affidavit. Let us see what happens. Also, MEA has already got involved. Let her return into Karnataka government, Karnataka government, Union Home Ministry, all are already involved. They have asked for Interpol notice. The Gujarat police is doing its best. We have to understand all government agencies are, in that to trace Nithyananda, to bring the girls back. The government is doing its honest duty. We have to wait for the High Court's direction in this regard. The police has to, obey the Gujarat High Court direction. So let us wait for the next High Court hearing, which your own reporter has said. So I think the Union government, Karnataka government, Gujarat police,
and that is the
Gujarat
16th
police
of Jan. So we are waiting for 10 days.
Every action possible is being taken.
No, that is demolished much later. When action had to be taken to protect the girls, it was not taken. You demolish an ashram, which is a physical structure. It's not saving anyone's life here.
Yeah. And
it is 10 days time for the next date of hearing for the court.
I urge the Home Minister and the MEA of India to right now immediately have the High Court hearing and take every other intelligent step to trace out where she is and present her to India. We need her.
Okay.
This is not the way the women and the girls
right. We'll have to leave it at that. Point taken on what Ms. Lubna Sarwat and Mr. Abhishek Mishra has stated here as well. I'm afraid we'll have to leave it at that. Srija, thanks a lot for getting us those inputs. But at the end of the day, let's look at it this way. 16th of January is a date far too far away. It is 10 days away, but it is too far away if you have an SOS message as such that is being sent in by one of the girls, one of the two sisters who've gone missing. Two sisters who disappear from the country, are somewhere else in another part of the globe, is not a normal situation, is not a situation where a thumbs up needs to be given to any given state police. Right now, it is an urgent matter. This needs to be heard urgently. We need government authorities and respective investigative agencies to deal with this urgently instead of sitting and waiting for the next date of the court. Thanks for being here.